Golf season in Michigan. There's no better place on the planet this time of year, and with over 650 courses available, we know that it can be a little bit intimidating and overwhelming when trying to put together your ideal golf getaway. So today, we'll serve as your golf travel concierge, introducing you to a trio of courses that have joined forces for an ideal Northern Michigan golf escape. You'll learn all about the Triple Play Tour package today, so stick around.
Welcome to Michigan Golf Live Television, celebrating our 20th season of shining the spotlight on the best places to stay, play, and enjoy the greatest game on earth. Stay connected 24/7 to MGL on Facebook, Twitter, our weekly radio show, and podcasts on the all-new 4golfersnetwork.com.
Hello and welcome into the program. I'm Bill Hobson, and you are in for a treat in the next 30 minutes because we are in Northern Michigan, America's best golf region, to showcase for you a special package that combines 3 awesome courses into an experience you'll never forget at a value you won't find anywhere else. It's called the Triple Play Tour package, and we're going to get things started right now by visiting the first course in the group, the Gaylord Golf Club. Now, when you come tee it up in the Triple Play package, you can play the courses in any order you choose. But for the purposes of our program today, we're going to start at the Gaylord Golf Club, which means we're going to start by meeting my friend JT Auden, who runs this wonderful golf club. And man, since 1924, you were just a kid then, right?
I was just a young kid in 1924, not even a twinkle in anybody's eye yet.
What is this course like?
This course is just a great playable golf course. It is a parkland layout. We pride ourselves in having private country club conditions at a public golf course that's just fun to play. You hit a good shot, you get rewarded for it. You hit a bad shot, you also have a chance to hit it back out of the woods and move it along down the fairway and still have a shot at the green and still make a par, which is what we're looking for golfers nowadays.
One of the things that I've long enjoyed about this course is that it's a really good challenge no matter how far you hit the ball, whether you're a long drive champ or you're me.
Exactly. I mean, it really doesn't matter how far you hit it. If you play the correct tees out here, you're going to have a chance to score and have short shots into the greens and have a good time out there.
Well, it's also a reminder that golf doesn't have to take up 8,000 yards. All you have to do is put some trees on the sides and demand that a player hit the fairway.
Exactly. I mean, it's we're not one of those huge layouts. We're just a nice compact course, but also it's not back and forth holes. You still get that up north feel that you're out in the woods and playing golf.
It is a unique combination, and in fact, as we look through this Triple Play package with the Gaylord Golf Club, Michaywe Pines, and then we'll go to Black Lake, every course offers a little something different in that group.
We do. I mean, Michaywe is a very playable golf course. It's in the housing development out there, so you see the houses a lot more. We have houses on our golf course also, but they're not as noticeable. I mean, we're walking down the fairway right now. You've got to look through the tree coverage to be able to see the houses, yet we still have the housing development on property.
How, in such a short season, do you maintain such great conditions here?
I am very lucky that I have a superintendent that has been here. Next summer will be his 35th year.
Wow.
Which is really long for a superintendent. So he's been here for a long time. When he came here, we had single row irrigation going to the tees and greens, and he's actually updated all the irrigation along the course.
It's one thing for me to help tell the story about the Gaylord Golf Club, but it's another thing to have someone who's fallen in love with the place. So, Tim, why is this a special place to play golf?
Goodness, I've lived in Gaylord for about 20 years now, and this is probably my favorite club to come and play at, other than Treetops. Gaylord Golf Club is probably the best course maintained in the county, so that's why I like coming here. It's just a fun place to play. It doesn't matter how far you hit it, this is a great course to come and play.
You know a course is special when a group from Florida keeps coming to play it year after year. Nat, that's his name. Why do you keep coming to the Gaylord Golf Club?
Two to three reasons. We have a ball here, they treat us right, the course is always in immaculate shape, and it's actually, for the amateurs, it's fair. You know, it's not target golf where you hit it in the woods all the time, so we love it here, so we keep on coming back.
There's no better place than Northern Michigan in the summer. I can't imagine trying to play in Florida this time of year.
You play 7:30 to 10:30 in the morning, then you hide. and come back out maybe 6:30 for a few holes.
How refreshing is it to be in the Gaylord
Oh
area?
God, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. You know, 57 degrees to 75, you can't beat it.
Well, believe it or not, there might be a couple of people watching our program who haven't played here.
There might be.
Let's take them on a tour right off the first tee.
Okay, so number one is just a real good par 4 straightaway with a little slight dogleg to the left. It's a good starting hole. It gives you a lot of room. You can miss left and right. It's friendly. And then number 2, you go to number 2, you get a nice elevated tee shot looking down on the fairway. It's nice and wide, so it's very playable. I mean, that way you feel good because those elevated tee shots always go farther.
That's true. And by the way, even just a couple holes in, we start to get a feel for the quality and the challenge of your greens.
Exactly. I mean, the greens are really good. We have some of the best greens complexes in northern Michigan. Then number 4 is a good little par 3 that plays tough. Plays a little longer than you think. I mean, you believe it's not that long, but it does play a little longer.
Now we jump up onto the 5th tee box. This is a fun one.
Number 5 is good. It's just a long enough par 5 where it's possible to get there in 2, but you've got to make sure you keep it left of the pond, left of the pine trees, so that you can go ahead and get it on the green. Which
keep it out of somebody's backyard. That would be good.
Exactly. That's a good thing there. 7 is a great dogleg left par 5. Make sure you get it up on top. Then you're looking down onto the green down there, and it's just great visuals from up on the top.
It's really framed very nicely.
Yes, it is. And then you get to 8, which is a great little dogleg right par 4. Get it up on top of the hill, about 150 yards, and you get to look down on the green with the pond on the right-hand side, the fountain's going, and you got the green sitting right there. Just a real good looking hole, and it reminds you of all the up north holes that are up here.
Now you say these things as if they're very easy to do. Just hit it in the middle of the fairway, get it to 150.
Well, yeah, that's how everybody...
You're the professional. How about for those of us who are going to spray it into the woods a little bit? Some recovery advice.
Well, if you hit it into the woods on a lot of those holes, you still have openings to get it back up because we've got the woods are cleaned out because we want people to really enjoy the golf game that they're here to do.
Yeah, we're stop and grab a little something at the turn, then head out on the back. What's the back feel like?
The back is about like the last few holes of the front 9. I mean, you're getting that up and down feeling. Number 10 plays uphill all the way, really hard. Got a bunker on the front left, and you got a bunker on the right side of the green, and it's one of the harder holes. I mean, it's short, but what makes up for it is the greens complex.
I don't want to interrupt your back 9 tour, but I'm reminded that on this day when we're here with you, you've got a crowded golf course, so not many people are going to watch you and I play. We're going to watch some of your guests play, which is kind of fun to do every once in a while.
Absolutely, yeah. The golf course is almost full today right now, even though it's early in the morning, and that's great. That's what we like to do, get the groups out here, get them playing, having fun.
Yeah, well, finish us up on the back 9.
Okay, so then we go to 14, which is a great par 3, uphill again. Almost all our par 3s play uphill, so it makes them hard, and it's as long as you hit the right club, it's a nice big green, so it's a little bit easier to hit. 17, which is a dogleg left, long par 5, and you get usually most people, if you're going to go for it in 2, you've got a blind shot going into the green, so it's pretty tough to hit it, and it's it's a little downhill into it, so it's pretty hard to hold. So you really got to think about what you're going to do there. And then 18 is just a slight dogleg left uphill hole to finish up, and it plays an extra shot going into the green. It's hard for a lot of people to understand how hilly it really is out here.
Well, we've heard that theme of taking an extra club a few different times here, so you've now been given professional inside tips from JT, who has lived here, knows this course inside and out, so you have no excuses for coming up short. You also, by the way, have no excuses for not playing this place and the others in the triple play package. We have to take a break. When we come back, we're going to move over to JT's neighbors at Michaywe Pines and show you part 2 of this triple play opportunity. We'll be back with more after this. Welcome back to the program and our showcase of the Triple Play Tour Package in the Gaylord region, featuring the Gaylord Golf Club, Michaywe Pines, and in a few moments we head up to Black Lake and Onaway. But here we are now at Michaywe Pines, a wonderful golf course with a rich history in this region. And here to tell us more about all of that is my friend Judy Mason, who runs the show here. You have a special place. Here we are on a perfect day and a jam-packed golf course.
It is a perfect day. Blue sky, sun shining. Grass is nice and green, so it's great to have a great crowd here at Michaywe.
Well, between public play and your membership play, this is a very popular destination. What is it about this course that draws so many people in?
Well, you know, our course has a long history in northern Michigan of being in great shape, great condition. It's very user-friendly, very playable. It doesn't beat anybody up. They just go out, they enjoy impeccable grass conditions. Greens are just sweet. They're like carpets out there. And just between the great service and the great conditions out on the course, we're very proud to have people come back year to year.
Well, for golfers who aren't accustomed to that private club conditioning experience, you offer that to them here.
Yeah, we do. You know, it's kind of like your private club up north. So when you come up and you pull up, we try to have you know, some young folks greet you and provide great service from the time you arrive till you leave.
We were, in the prior minutes of the show, we were with your friend JT over at Gaylord Golf Club, another situation where membership welcomes the public. How's that partnership between you and Gaylord Golf Club and Black Lake for this triple play package?
Yeah, so we have, you know, JT, who we've worked with over the years. I've worked with him at different places, and then Nick, Ani at Black Lake. So between the three of us, our three facilities, we're used to working together. We all expect and strive for the same level of service to our customers, conditions for our golf course. So the three courses blend together wonderfully, and not only the courses, but the staff and the service that we try to provide. It's a great mix.
To me, it's always very special to have a chance to talk with someone who calls our featured destination their home course. So Carolyn, that's the case for you here at Michaywe. Why do you like it here?
Well, the golf course specifically I like for two reasons. The first is what I would call terrific course conditions, and I don't think impeccable is too strong a word to use. We really pride ourselves in how well the course looks, how well it plays. And the other reason I like to play here is the service. Judy Mason, who's our director of golf, and her staff really go out of their way to make us feel at home and have a wonderful experience up to and including our great Jack Pine Grill here. Great food.
We talked with Carolyn Smith a moment ago. Christine Smith is not related, correct?
Correct.
Well, you can sing the praises of Michaywe as well then.
I sure can.
Why do you love this place?
You know, it's a friendly place, first of all. I think everybody's welcome, whether you're a great golfer or a not a great golfer like me. And it's a walker-friendly course, it's a rider-friendly course, and it's just a great bunch of people.
Over the years, there have been a number of tournaments played here, hosted by the Golf Association of Michigan. So you know this is a championship course. It really provides a test for players. It's friendly, but it also provides a test. So let's go on a little course tour. Take us through the front nine first and give us the highlights.
So we're cut out of the trees. We definitely are tree lined the whole way around. There's some gentle rolling hills as you make your way around. You're gonna encounter just a little bit of water here and there. You're not gonna have to carry any shots, over a long way. But the front nine, maybe a little wider than the back nine as far as the playability, the landing areas. It's just a great 9 holes to get warmed up, where the back nine it just tightens up just a tiny bit more, a little bit more narrow fairways on the back nine. And there's a few more tests out on the back nine as far as carry shots.
Well, one of the signs, I think, of a classic design golf course is the requirement for you to shape your shots a bit. So even on the first hole where we're walking right now, you got to go a little bit right to left. A little bit later, you'll see some that go left to right.
Yeah.
And so some versatility in your game. If you really want to score well, you've got to be versatile and ready to go.
That's right, and there's some variety out here. It's not like, you're going to hit the same shot over and over for sure as you play the Pines course. It stretches out over 7,000 yards, or we actually, when we did a renovation, we shortened it down about 600 yards for the ladies or the gentlemen who want to play a shorter version of the great golf course. So yeah, there's a lot of variety. There's a variety in lengths of golf course that you can play out here, so we kind of fit all types of player.
When we talk about this partnership between the three properties coming together for the triple play, I also think not only championship golf, but tremendous value
Yes.
2-night stay, play all 3 of the courses, and it's rolled into a price that you really aren't going to find any other way. How did this whole idea come about?
Yeah, so you know, JT and Nick worked together for many years, and they started talking, and we were lucky to be brought in as a third party. So the courses, like I said, they kind of blend together nicely as far as the level of service and the playability and the great conditions. All 3 are known for just being in great shape. So I'm thankful to those guys for bringing Michaywe into the fold on the Triple Play Tour package.
Well, before you and I get out of here, we need to learn what your favorites are. Give me your 3 favorite holes on the front and your 3 favorite on the back.
Okay, so my favorite has to be number 7 because it's a par 3, a little bit of water on the right, a bunker on the left. It's my hole-in-one hole, so I have to favor that one. Yeah, not really, but I love number 7. Number 9 is, I love coming in on number 9. It's a par 5 to end the front. A little bit of water on the left. Kind of a little decision making for some players if they want to try to go for it or not in 2. And on the back, number 17. Some people, you know, it's kind of a test of golf for sure because it's a little bit of a dog leg, par 5. There's a little river you have to cross over, but it's a very picturesque, beautiful par 5 hole on the back 9. So those are just 3 of the favorites. But the great thing about the Pines course, if you asked other people, there's a lot of variety because there's a lot of great holes out there.
Well, this place is very special to me because I only have 1 golf trophy in my world, and it was earned here during a GAM event several years ago. So Michaywe will always have a special spot in my heart. Now, you've heard Judy allude to JT. You met him a few moments ago on the program. And to Nick, we're going to go see Nick next as we continue our Triple Play Tour Package special, heading up north a little further to Black Lake Golf Club after this. We have just a few moments left on today's special Triple Play Tour Package edition of the show, and I can't think of a better way to round out this featured presentation than by visiting Black Lake Golf Club in Onaway, a Reese Jones masterpiece where my friend Nick Awney just happens to be standing here in the fairway. There he is now.
Good to see you, Bill.
What a special place you have here.
It's awesome. And a beautiful day today, huh?
Could not ask for a more perfect, pure Michigan day. What did Reese Jones do with this expansive property? It's huge.
Yeah, you know, he really made a spectacular design here. He kept everything just as natural as he could, and you can tell just by the woods around us and the natural undulation of the land we kept, then it's just a beautiful design all the way around.
It's amazing to think that a lot of this topography was here,
Right.
and he had the vision for carving these beautiful holes out of it. It wasn't necessarily a lot of dirt moving, was it?
No, there wasn't a lot. You know, when they built the course back in '98, the course opened in 2000, and so they let it grow for a whole year before they even allowed play out here. So that says a lot about the investment in the property and not rushing to get the course open, and keeping the natural terrain of the land, which kept the wildlife around as well.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll see a deer or a couple turkey while we're walking around out here.
You know the course is widely respected when you start to see some of the national publications and the rankings come in and sing its praises. What are you proud of in that category?
Well, in the last year, you know, we really did well with Golf Advisor. We were rated number 6 in the country with Golf Advisor. We've always been one of the top courses with Golf Week in the state of Michigan, so we're really pleased with that. But it also talks about the conditioning of the golf course, how hard our superintendent works on maintaining a quality golf course so it's playable all the time.
One of the things I want to talk about before we get to an actual tour of the course are the other things that you can do here to practice your game.
Sure.
This little course is such a great idea and so much fun.
Yeah, you know, and it was kind of almost, from what I understand, an afterthought when they built the big course of, hey, we've got an extra little piece of land, let's do the little course for a warm-up or practice. You know, the holes range anywhere from, 50 to 60 yards to about 110, and it's a walking course, so it's great. We just put in new tee mats out there last year, so it's awesome golf course.
It's just a great way to hone your short game in and have a little fun at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely.
You and I are walking down the first fairway as we chat, and it's a great starting point for this course. Reese Jones puts your game to the test.
Oh,
Really
absolutely.
at every opportunity.
Absolutely.
What happens here even off of number 1?
Well, it's a par 5, and it's 500 plus yards, which a lot of par 5s are. But we've got bunkering that surrounds a lot of the fairway here. We've got water that's coming up on the left, so it's definitely something that you have to be precise with your drives, right? And you can go further back on the tees if you're a scratch handicap player
like you.
Not even close, or you can move it up to a reasonable level and still feel good about your game.
Well, that's an important point that you make about playing here at Black Lake. Don't bite off more than you're going to find enjoyable, right? Because it could be a long day out here. These trees are for real.
Oh, they're for real, and they contain a few balls in there. So
what's the flow of the rest of the front 9 like?
It flows really well. I think the biggest thing that people like about this golf course is how it's just carved in the woods, and you're going to see something different each hole. There's not a duplicate hole, and there's 18 signature holes out here for real. I know a lot of places say that, but we really do have 18 signature holes, and you can find a different hole that everybody's going to like differently, right?
Yeah, there are some stout par 3s at Black Lake.
Absolutely.
One of them would be a signature hole,
Sure.
Sort of the stoutest one with a very distinctive feature on it.
Yeah, number 5, it's about a 215 to 230 yard par 3. It's nicknamed the Sahara because it has a sand trap that runs all the way from the tee all the way up to the green on the right-hand side. So you got to carry all that to get to the green.
I've long thought that Black Lake Golf Club, if it were located near some population centers, could host some big-time events,
Sure.
like major championship Reese Jones quality events. It's that good of a course. But not every guest who comes here needs to have a game good enough to compete on that level of course.
Right.
So how do you find that balance here between a championship test and a fun weekend round?
Well, I think it's the tee boxes and where you want to play from. You can shorten this golf course all the way up to 5,600 yards, or you can go all the way back to 7,100 yards. Now, if you want to, if you're with your buddies and they all want to see who's the best and challenge themselves and see if they can put it in the woods every shot, well, we have that. But if you want an enjoyable round, you can move up a couple tee boxes and come out with a score of an 85 or something. That's nice, and you feel good about your game, right?
Then you head into a really good restaurant, have
Absolutely.
a good dinner, and you can stay on property here. That's probably
Yes.
a bit of information some of our viewers weren't aware of.
Yeah, about 5 years ago, we opened up the conference center down here that has been hosting UAW events for 40 years, and there's about 250 lodging rooms down there, plus a 50-site campground that sits right on the shores of Black Lake. So it's not only the golf course, it's the conference facility we have down there as well. It has the full gym, indoor pool, lake frontage on Black Lake. It's just a beautiful setting down there.
We have been talking throughout this program about the Triple Play Tour package with Gaylord Golf Club and Michaywe, and of course here at Black Lake. You're sort of the flagship center of that package because your guests who take advantage of it will be staying here and they can play all 3 courses but also add Little Hawk in there. What a great idea that package is.
Yeah, it's something, JT and Judy and I have worked on this package about 5 years ago. It's been in the inception, and it's grown every year with more people enjoying it. It's a great deal, 63 holes of golf, 2 nights, under $250. It's a great deal.
It's a deal you're not going to beat anywhere else.
No, not with this kind of quality golf courses.
And as more people discover how good these 3 courses are, I'm going to have to think those rooms are going to be fairly well occupied.
Yeah, they are, and it's getting popular all the time, but it's a special package because each course offers something different, and and you're in different areas of Gaylord Mecca, so it's a beautiful, beautiful deal.
Before we leave Black Lake, one little tip I don't recommend. You put it in this bunker. It is a tough up and down. I do, however, recommend making some time to get away and take advantage of the incredible Triple Play Tour package that lets you tee it up at Gaylord Golf Club, Michaywe, Black Lake, the little course, stay a couple of nights, and make a lot of memories during your trip. All the information is available for you right here. So don't let this opportunity pass you by. It's a value you won't find anywhere else. I'm going to go try and record a Sandy. Thanks for watching and enjoy your trip to the Triple Play Tour.